The last one is the intersection. So if I have a selection like this, and I use my elliptical marquee, but I choose intersect with selection, and I go like that, what's going to remain? What's going to remain is the common part between the two. So if I release, that's what will remain. It's the common part between the two selections. I'll repeat with another example. Let's say we have a rectangle and another rectangle with intersect. What's going to remain is this actual part that's common between the two selections. So that will stay there. That's the intersect. So now you know about new selection, add, subtract, and intersect. Now we're going to talk about the feather, which is very important. All selections are very sharp by default. So if I have a selection and I fill it with a color and press Ctrl D, it's very sharp. The edges are sharp. They are not soft. So undo. Ctrl D. What I'm going to do this time though is increase the feather value. Feather means soften in computer graphics. So here I have 0 pixels of softening. So I'm going to set this value, say, to 15 pixels. So now when I create a selection, it's not going to be sharp anymore. It's going to be soft. And if I fill it, it's going to be like this. So this is very important when you want to have soft selections to start over. Now how can we make use of this? Ctrl-Alt-Z and Ctrl-D. We can use this with photographs, for example. Let's get the old image. We want to take, say, the head or one part of the image and place it there, but in a soft selection. So I'm going to use the elliptical marquee tool. Let's try it without feather first. I'm going to set it to 0 by default, just to compare. And make a selection like this. Say like this. And with the move tool, I'll just drag it there. So this is what I get with no feather. So I'm going to call this no feather. This time though, Ctrl D, I'll remove the selection. And I'll set the feather to 15 pixels, or let's say 20 pixels. So the bigger the feather radius, the softer are going to be the edges. So if I make my selection now, and move it to the other image, this is what I get. So this is feather. So I'm going to add my text here just to explain what's happening. So here I'm going to say feather is equal to 0. I'll reduce the text size, Control T, go like this. And then I need to create a copy of this layer, the text layer. How can I create a copy of a layer? No, I press Alt, Shift, and move. Alt is for the copy, Shift is for the straight horizontal line. And here I'm going to click on my text tool and type feather is equal to 20. So now you know the difference between no feather and feather. Again, to put this full screen, FF tab and Control plus to zoom in, and there is my work.